Hey guys, I'm Chanel, so let's get straight into it. If you're trying to figure out on how you can get more clientele as a beauty professional, this is my exact strategy of what I did. So no fluff, no extra stuff. I'm going to get straight into it and stick to the end because you're going to want to hear my special offer at the end of this video. You don't want to miss it. It's not going to cost you a thing, but you want to stay tuned. Okay, so little background, and I'll do a separate video because y'all don't want to hear my whole rundown, but little background and history. I moved to Houston at the end of last year with no prior clientele. So I stopped doing hair for 8 years. I went to corporate America, became a marketing director, learned how to run ads, learned more about email marketing, all the things, how to build systems, automations, everything. And so I was not doing hair. So I had no clientele. And I moved to Houston because God told me to, and told me to go back to doing hair. And I had to build up my business from scratch. So I've been sharing and documenting my journey of how I'm doing that. And when I look up, because I'm making a pivot within my business, I really enjoy teaching. I really enjoy the coaching and helping others. So I am pivoting from doing hair full time to marketing for other people. And so I was looking at my numbers and I realized in 9 months, I have done over $200,000. It's actually closer to $250,000. And I'll insert all of the proof because without receipts, it never happened. And that caused me to really reflect on what it took to get here because it wasn't by chance. Being in corporate America, it taught me structure and it taught me about systems and automating things and making sure that all these pieces fit together so that I can do my work and get the leads, but then also be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And sometimes it's a balancing act where you have money, but then you have no time to do things. And so I had to figure out a way to get those clients and be able to make money. And so I'm going to tell you a couple of the major things that have allowed me to do that, because there are some major things that have helped as a hairstylist and with owning a hair company. So as a hairstylist, if you're looking, or it's not just for hairstylists, but as a beauty professional, if you're looking to get more clientele, you need proof of concept, or you need tangible results of your hair stuff, your nails. You need to have models and have customer pictures of your work. The next thing is going to be gathering reviews. Reviews go a long way. Definitely Google reviews with SEO. But it just helps to validate. If you can get your clients to even do video reviews, even better. In order to get my first few clients, I've said this in prior videos, I did model calls where initially I did family and friends. And once I could show the work that I could do, I then had other people sign up to be models. And I just exchanged, made them pay for hair, and then I did the service for free. Or I charge half the price or whatever the case may be. Once I had tangible results of what I could do, and I took my time to perfect how everything looks. So it didn't just straight out the gate, all of my content looked amazing. Absolutely not. One of my biggest struggles was content. I just couldn't master it. So I took classes, I did trainings, and I learned my angles and how to properly get the shots that I needed. And so once I had that and I had really good content, I then ran ads. So there's a few different types of ads. So there's leads ads, there's retargeting ads, there's prospecting ads, there's also like re-engagement ads, and then you can do lookalike audiences. So I started off with leads ads, and my formula for leads ads allowed me to accumulate new leads for a very low cost. So I'll insert my recent numbers. I typically get K-tip clients now for about $2.22. And then for my sew-in specials, I typically get those leads for about, I think it's under $2, but I'll insert like the proof. So for less than what you spend on Starbucks in a week, you can get new customers, and it works. I've done it for a multitude of other beauty professionals, and they get similar results. Now, it is based off of your offer. It's also based off of your content. So they need to visually see the type of service that they're going to get, and then that's what we run your ads with. The next thing was these ads were generating me a lot of business, and I didn't have enough time to manually text and email everyone. So you could hire a virtual assistant to do that for you, but I did something a little bit smarter. I implemented a CRM system that automated everything for me, everything. It has a built-in AI who responds for me. It gets my clients booked It follows up with them via text and emails. It follows up with the leads via text and emails so that they can actually book. And then my system, when they do book, it sends them texts with the address and reminds them of their appointment. And that's automated. I don't have to do anything for that. So using those strategies allowed me to get new clients, with the leads ads and getting more bookings. It allowed me to get more content. And every time I get more content, I'm able to get more clients. So I know right now a lot of beauty professionals are saying it's slow and they're just not getting people in their chair because of the economy. That is not an issue I've had, thank God. And my prices are not cheap. My K-tip specials start off at $1,000. My sewing specials start off at $500. So my prices aren't cheap, but I still stay booked. I actually have to close off my books to have time to shoot other content like this. Or if I had my books open completely, like I would get booked every day of the week, which is a beautiful thing. And the key to that, this is like the bonus. This is the key of all keys. It's God. God called me to come back to doing hair. He led me back to Houston. He gave me the strategy, everything that I learned how to do when I was living my life by myself without him. He's even used all of that for my good. So the ads, the emails, the systems, the CRM system, the automations, I learned all of that. And now I'm going to implement that in my business. And so we have the content, we have the ads, we have reviews. And then I also made sure to engage with like influencers. So one of my recent K-tip clients, she has a huge following. I gave her like half price on her service in exchange to be able to record it. And that video had done like over 20,000 views because the install came out perfect. And she also had a following. And she was gracious enough to collaborate on that post with me. So I've been getting a ton of, more people wanting to book K-tips in particular. So being strategic with the influencers that you use and that you work with so that you can get more business from that engagement. And then, of course, being consistent with content. But I will tell you a cheat code. If you run ads, you don't necessarily have to post every single day, because with an ad, it kind of cuts through all the clutter. Like it cuts through the algorithm and it forces whatever ad or content you want in front of consumers that have interest in what you're offering. Versus the algorithm, you have to wait for the algorithm and your followers to like and engage and then hope that it gets past, everything and that it'll open it up to people. And what Instagram is sharing is that when you first make a post, like a regular post, about 3% of your audience is seeing that post. And then if they're not engaging, Instagram doesn't continue to show that to other people, which again, that's the algorithm. So having an ad, it just pushes that past all of that mumbo jumbo and you get your content in front of people who have interest in your service or your product. So I love ads, especially since I've kind of got it down to a science and I'm not spending a ton of money. That $1.12 I spend on a sewing client, and when she books, and typically that service is like $7.95, it's worth it to me. So that's something I totally encourage you with, to run these ads, to get a CRM system. Another big part, what I'm able to use in order to close new leads and turn them into clients, is that I have dedicated landing pages for every service that I have. So my clients are able to go down a sales funnel with my CRM system once they show interest in learning more about my sew-ins or my K-tip. And so that built out funnel, it has all of my reviews for that service. It has pictures and videos of customers who've gotten that service. It has all my pricing. So any objections that a new lead may have, they can see everything on that one landing page and then decide to book. So these strategies, that framework has allowed me to be able to get more clients and to book them on a regular basis because I have these strategies in place that allow me to do so. So those are things that I suggest you implement, as well as sending out emails on a regular basis, nurturing that audience, sending them a text every once in a while. That engagement will just kind of bring you to their memory and allow them to remember like, oh shoot, I need to book with her type of thing. And since you made it to the end of this video, I want to share with you that I am hosting a free webinar where I'm actually walking you through how to build out your systems, use a CRM system, set up an ad, and all of that for free $99. So if you want to click in the link below, you will be able to join that webinar. I'm hosting it on September 29th. It is live, so you can ask me questions specifically about your business. You can ask me about marketing strategies or anything that you would like in order to help your business get more clientele. So you can also be booked and busy and make sure that you are doing the services that you love for your company. So if you've been struggling with getting new customers, if you've been struggling with how do I find clients, how do I get more bookings, this is going to be for you because I've done the work. I can show you from January to September exactly what I made, exactly what I've done. And you can see it on like my Instagram too, because I'm always posting what I'm doing behind the scenes, just so you can see what it actually takes. And then in the webinar, I'll be able to show you tangible results of what it took, how much it cost, and what I made from this. So if you need help in the area of getting more clients or getting more people to buy your product as a beauty professional, click the link in my bio to attend my free webinar September 29th. I look forward to meeting you soon. Bye.